Hey guys, welcome to another video at Honest Straightforward Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the M1 MacBook Air versus the M1 MacBook Pro. Basically what I've done is grab the M1 MacBook Air, which doesn't have a fan, and the Pro that has a fan, but bumped up the RAMs on the MacBook Air and pitted them against each other. I've got some results from some games, I've got some productivity results, I've got some exports videos that you guys can have a look at. Through the video exports, I'll just spit things up. I wouldn't be commentating on them. I'll let you guys decide, and in the end we've got some graphs to discuss, and I'll catch you guys towards the end of this video. Please stay tuned till the end because I've worked really hard on this and I think you guys will really enjoy this. Thanks. Bye. About 35 seconds. So that's in a 5 minute, like a 5 minute thing. But if like your export was running for about an hour, that's a nearly 7 minute difference. Okay, and HEVC guys, it's a really heavy encoding. Okay, so let's say if you were encoding something, and my normal videos are around 15 minutes, they take anywhere up to 7 hours to encode. Okay, so you do the math. That's nearly an hour, close to an hour, 45 minutes just by having the fan there. So fan versus RAM there. Okay, so half in the H.264. I've got a few eGPUs results there as well, showing that how they do really bad when it comes to Mac. Now let's move on to some Unigen Heaven benchmarks. So the benchmarks I've done is for Valley and Heaven. Not much in there, to be honest. You guys can have a look, make up your mind. Realistically, the fan does do a bit better. However, I think it'll be longer. I had just run them, then done benchmark after an hour. So let's move on to the next lot of tests where I'll be looking at the frames per second and lowest and highest as well. So looking at the frames per second, lowest and highest. So let's take the first top two bars. Okay, so MacBook Air is the top one, Heaven test, and MacBook Pro is the second one, Heaven test. Okay, just one frame difference, 48.8, 49.8, one frame difference for a fan. However, if you look at the highest frame per second, 72.7 and 75.2, there's nearly a 3 frames difference per second. Longer I run it, maybe it'll run a little bit cooler, maybe you'll have. However, again guys, at the end I'll be linking a full-on video on this gaming test as well, and if you guys look at that, what my kind of conclusion comes with both the M1 Macs is that the frames are a lot stable. Yes, it does dip down a little bit, quite a bit. So from 49 it's gone down to 13, or 48 it's gone down to 11. That's really low. However, they don't do it a lot. So mostly what I noticed was they were like at 30 and they dropped down to 30, 29, 30, 29, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 29, and then when I get a result it'll show like it did drop off a bit more than that, but I never saw it with my naked eye. Okay, now let's move on to Valley. Valley, they do a little bit better, but in Valley, what I found interesting was the MacBook Air does do a tiny bit better. And when you look at the highest FPS, the MacBook Air is about 3-ish frames per second faster. So guys, I hope you guys liked it. That's the end of the video. So from the conclusion of RAM versus fan, I would personally come to the conclusion that you should go with fan, because the difference in price, so looking at the difference in price for both of them is only $15. So what I'm looking at is the MacBook Air with the 8-core GPU, not the 7-core base GPU. The 8-core GPU gets double storage compared to a MacBook Pro for $50 less, okay? Does not get the fan, okay? However, the MacBook Pro does get the fan. Here are some of the other things, interestingly. You get a Touch ID bar, hate it or leave it. You get a fan, you get a better battery, and also you get a tiny bit more, tiny bit heavier as well. But other than that, that's it. Personally, I would definitely go for the fan, guys. You can see the difference there, exporting stuff. If I'm exporting 15-minute videos all day and I'm saving myself about an hour here, 45 minutes there, that's going to make a massive difference for me. I think personally I would go with a fan. And also I like the Touch ID bar. I don't have a personal problem with that. I personally like it. Might be different for you. I also like the idea of a bigger battery and all stuff with it. Alright guys, hope you liked this video. That's basically it. Let me know in the comments what are the things I missed out on. Okay, give me some feedback. What are the things I missed out on? What do you want to see more? Okay, great. Thanks guys. Bye. Alright guys, so if you want to see more videos and support the channel and you like this video, please give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Also check out my Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon accounts. That helps a lot if you follow them and contribute there. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.